Alright, we're back now that I just made the quick thumbnail for the next episodes, and we're going forward. Starting to see these rooms kind of coming along a little bit nicer. So it's a very excellent looking room right now, which is definitely what we want to see. So we'll see how things go going forward. And we're getting some wood in, which is what we like to see as well. We're also starting to get some sandstone in, which will be even better. And so we'll hopefully be able to kind of work on this as we go. One of the things I will say we're going to build is one of the thicker columns. Each of them will go in like a corner. So that'll give them kind of people a reason to work. And Bossy has already kind of set himself up. He doesn't have anything other than simple-minded, so basically he's just going to work real hard. But the nice thing is, social-wise, he doesn't really care about our religion, and he'll work day and night. Because he doesn't have to sleep, he just has to recreate. So, as long as we have food, he's happy. Now we have this. Are we not going to... Oh, it's not fully grown yet. 85%. God, this stone root takes forever to grow. This is why we've been kind of growing we're going to start growing a massive field of rice out here. So, good to know. Yeah, and then we have him also eventually starting to work on the cotton, so hopefully we can get that going. Next big thing, in my opinion, after this will be clothing. We could go for noble clothing. Let me look up Dowie. Warm apparel. Where was it? Okay, so there's the apparel. Yeah, so we'll add up to fine apparel onto the list. It gives them something to kind of work on. And then you can see now, yeah, we've got a very impressive dining room here. This will keep any merchants hopefully going into here only, while we can basically choose either, which I'm okay with. So, but it also makes these rooms much easier to work with, and hopefully will let people kind of chill out and hang out. So, nice that you're constructing now 17. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. Oop, and then we have an event going on. It's just loading. Give it a second. Ooh, quest active. A new hunt. I'm good. I am not at the slightest interested. But we've got a good granite dwarven table, which is nice to see. And then, yeah, we have an art bench queued up that they'll eventually work on, so. But it's fine if they don't currently. Now, I think these two are the same basically, but I'm not sure and I'm not going to mess with it. Once we finish up smoothing these walls, we'll start working on doing the columns from in here. We also do have it set up to mine out a lot, so we'll have a lot cleared, hopefully. Kind of my idea here is I want... So if this is going to be like that to that point, and then kind of like that. And then we can kind of see that this needs to be taken back to here, because I want it all to be kind of uniform looking. Which means doing this. Which means doing that. And then we'll do all the way up to there. And then I think this side's fine. So that'll give, that's a lot of mining to do, but it'll clear out all the riffraff that we have kind of floating around in here. So, which I'm down for. And now we're getting some wood, so let's definitely make sure all this wood gets kind of brought in here. We're going to kind of keep our little wood farm over here as well. Okay, so he's done, so we'll bring all that in. Magic's returned into normal. Good to see, good to see. And yeah, this is a very somewhat impressive dining room, which is going to put a lot of people in a lot better room or mood for that. We get bonuses for that usually. And now we're gonna have an art bench, which means people can finally do art. Make terror sculpture. I'm good. We'll stick to making small ones. You can have one, but as far as raw resources, no gemstones. I'm not really caring what they use for stone blocks. No archelium. Don't care about that. Crust steel we'll keep. Demon scales, no. Diamonds, no. Gromril, definitely not. Rubies, no. Sapphires, no. Sky steel, no. Tin, no. Warpstone, definitely not. Wood's fine. And none of the alloys. So, and we'll kind of just leave that as is. So, and then we can set people who like to do art, which we actually don't have anybody, so we're not going to bother. So that's fine. Yeah, this stuff's still growing at a very slow rate, but again, not a major issue in our situation. Hopefully we'll actually be able to get power here soon, and we can do a lot more lighting, which is my next goal, is to get almost everything kind of advanced, hopefully. Now this is going to be a little bit of a crowded room, although it's listed as quite spacious, so that's nice. It's not very wealthy either comparatively, which is surprising. I mean, you'd think that a room like this would be even worse. But we got the High King celebration all done, and then we don't have a conversion ritual that we need to do because everyone's pretty much in their roles. So at this point, the next thing is we're just kind of waiting to get someone else on the next Sky Festival. So, which we can't do for 19 more days. So they'll also be building these, which will be nice. And we've got now a massive thing of rice that will grow. It'll take a little while to get all this growing, but either way, it's still going to be nice overall. And we did just get electricity. Cool. Ow, my finger. And then Boar, his plants are now 7, so not too bad. And you don't have a plants, do you? No. I don't even think you can technically plant. It's 4. It's a flat rate. Again, he doesn't have a fancy thing for anything, so... You know, you can go recreate, mate. I don't know if he doesn't like to recreate or what, but, you know, that's something that we definitely want to make sure we set on his schedule. We're going to copy and paste it on Bossy. Oh, Bossy hasn't been converted. Can Bossy not be converted? 68% chance. We'll wait. We'll wait till everyone's woken up in the morning. Because it looks like that's definitely something we'll want to do. I don't know if he can... serve. Technically, it doesn't look like he can take a religion, so... But we can definitely try to convert him. So... And Gedren's still working away at making more and more stone blocks for us. And we're starting to see our granite's gone to hell, but we've got some limestone and we got a little sandstone, which is nice. And it looks like a lot of this is granite and sandstone, so we'll have a nice mix going for us. So, but overall, most of them seem to be very happy, so that's what I like to see. And in 19 days, we can pretty much do another ritual, so that would be nice. We got a little wood coming in, which is always good. Ooh, let's go. Okay, I thought we had an event going on. Yeah, Bossy's gonna just keep working. You know, mate, you can... He just wants to work, okay. I mean, works for me. And then Boar became... Oh, shit. Where's the cheetah? I mean, that cheetah is pretty far away. Not gonna lie, I'm not too concerned about that here. I mean, if it wants to come and attack us, we'll see what happens. But doesn't look like anybody's going to be going outside anytime soon, so I don't think we got anything to worry about. And then now that we're working on... What are we working on? We're working on lathe. Oh, this is on... So we're learning how to machine and everything like that so we can start building things. Okay. So they're building this pillar over here that'll help us basically get these areas set up so that when we go to dig them out, we won't have any collapses in the mountains, which will be definitely something we want to avoid. And I will set this to not be toggled to be refueled. So, and then the same will go for this, but they'll be really nice for when we set up rooms in the areas and such. So I'm not too concerned. And having all this plantable soil, which is just fantastic to be honest, is great. It'd be nice if we could destroy these, but God, it sucks they're 2,000. Like, that's gonna take me hours to get done. You know what, Bossy? Actually, you know what? I've got a job for you. I want you to come melee attack all of this until it's gone. That's like your only job starting now. Let's see if he can at least get rid of those. Oh, I was pausing the game. I didn't realize it. Let me go ahead and let that go. But yeah, we got a nice little setup going over here. I'm pretty happy with this so far. You know, going forward, we're kind of working on all these things. It's going to take him a while to get rid of a lot of these, I have a feeling, though. And he does use a gun, which is unfortunate. But this will level up his melee. Or no, it won't. This does nothing for his skills, yeah. Oh god, this is gonna take him forever. Well, I mean, that's fair. And now we'll have a bunch of steel slags, which will be nice. So I'm not against that. You know, free steel, never a bad thing. And we'll just kind of watch his food from here on out. Make sure that he's not going to be causing us any issues. But we're going to try and get rid of all of this. Hopefully. Yeah, it's going to take him quite a while to melt all this down. I guess once the cotton's planted, because Boar doesn't have level 8 in planting yet, we'll start working on planting trees. So, while everyone else is sleeping and resting and such, you know, this will be what Boar does. Alright, yeah, don't fuel that. That's all fine. So some of these will break a little quicker, hopefully. This is going to take us a little bit more work, okay. It's not too bad. I mean, he's getting there. If we start him off on the small stuff, these are what's going to take us a while, because they've got 2,000, so. And then, yeah, once he's, you know, needs to eat, we'll just let him go, and he can go run off and do his own thing again. But, yeah, we're going to hopefully see him break a few of these and start to slowly clear these out. We'll have a bunch of steel slag we'll be able to melt down and turn into actual steel, which will be even better. There he goes. Yeah, these things have a lot of flipping health. But I think once he's done with all these, he'll be able to go eat. So, and everyone else is just back in here sleeping, so no big issue. And we're not hurting for steel enough to the point where I'm feeling like we need to get any. So, yeah, we're not taking the deserter. It's just not worth. Alright, Bossy number 138. And we are watching the ritual spot, so hopefully we'll be able to do this 18 more days. So probably, you know, roughly about 18 more episodes. 17, 16, depends. It would be nice if we had some slaves, but it's gonna be harder to get people. So, and since we're not really messing around too much with all this stuff, I just want to kind of... Jesus, man. Yeah, this is really gonna take you a while. Yeah, just focus on melee attacking that only. And then I'll cancel everything else once it's dead. Oh, because he's drafted, that's why. And yeah, I think this will just be his like main job, is focusing on breaking these things for a little bit. Alright, come on, man. Once you break that, you can go and eat. 8.5. There you go. And these are going to be our food storages for next month, so hopefully. Alright. Yeah, go do your thing, man. If you want to go eat. Oh, well. Yeah, and then like I said, we're gonna have him start doing that, and we'll have all the steel kind of in the center here, so it can all be kind of moved over as time goes on. Okay. I figure he's gonna go eat here in a second, and then we're good. We got the lathe done, which is nice. Soon we'll have guns. Okay. We're also gonna set that one not to be refueled. Wait, aren't you gonna go eat? I guess not. Alright, so we got a better room in here going, and then hopefully soon they'll start working on the walls so we can start putting artwork up on the walls and then making it nicer. But that's the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching.